Today we're going to be taking a look at the Truxedo line of the Pro X15 soft tonneau cover. Now because these covers are custom fit, it's very important that you use the fit guide so you can figure out the exact one for your application. So regardless if you have a small truck like this Colorado, all the way out to a big F350 with an 8-foot bed, we're going to have a fit that's going to work out really well for you. Now the Pro X15 is going to be a really good general use style tonneau cover. It has the soft texture to it, really nice fabric material. The feel on it is good and solid. And unlike other soft tonneau covers, we don't have the arches that we're used to. As you can see, it has a really low profile look to it. Like the tonneau covers that we find that are more expensive generally, the rails are going to sit inside the side of our truck bed. That way we don't have them sticking up and over. That's going to give us access, like you can see there on that corner, to that stake pocket. And really it's a pretty affordable cover. Now the cover itself offers us a lot of protection, one against theft, but also against the elements, keeping out dust, dirt, and water. Like any tonneau cover though, these are a water resistant kind of a situation. There's always going to be a little seam somewhere, water getting in from somewhere. It's just what we see even with the most expensive tonneau covers that we carry. But overall it'll be a really good solution for protecting items from the elements. Now for the theft portion, with any locking tailgate, once you've secured this down, you're not going to have to worry about anybody getting to the release. It's an internal release. There's no external release. But then we can simply open our tailgate up there. Single-handed operation, so we can release it on the driver's side. We'll allow that to tilt up. Then we can just begin to roll it forward. We've got a spring-loaded latch right here on our back side. This constantly applies tension to our cover, so as our seasons change, that'll expand and contract a little bit to keep everything nice and tight. Now comparing this releasing mechanism to other tonneau covers that are available, I will say that having the handle just on the driver's side is a slight drawback for me. Other covers will have them on both sides where you can easily release it from both sides. I don't think it's a huge problem. I mean, most trucks aren't that wide, but just definitely something to keep in mind. Now as we close our cover, we want to ensure that our tailgate seal comes down and lays right on top of our gate for us, giving us additional protection. So we'll want to have our gate closed. We want to get our cover in position and then just press down until we hear the click. The overall feel of the cover is going to be a lot like a convertible top or a Jeep top. It has a good textured feel to it. It's a polyester upper material here. Gives us a nice matte look. And then on the bottom side, you'll see as we roll it up, fully vinyl coated. So we're not going to have to worry about any moisture getting through to the inside through our cover. As we continue to roll it up, you'll notice it only takes one person. And we have our cross supports here. Unlike the old cross supports where you had to kind of stick it in and get the other side in, usually you just broke them. These are automatic. As we roll it up, they're going to roll up with our cover. As we unroll our cover, they just automatically go in, rest right down on our rail, giving us the support that we need. Another nice thing I like about the style of this cover is that with it fully rolled up, we've got full access to our bed. We can load up those larger items, but we also have a full view out of our back window. A lot of times with other covers, they're going to come up and block either a portion or all of that back window, leaving you without your rear view mirror. In this case, it still remains fully functional for us. Now one thing you will want to keep in mind is that as we add these rails to the inside here, we're going to lose a little bit of our bed width. From the actual side of the bed, portion right here, but a little bit further in, to the outside here, we've got about 3 inches. Something else I really like and I think is an improvement over older style covers like this is that the hook and loop material that they're using here really seems very superior. It's very wide, but it also feels really heavy duty. So as we kind of bring our attention side to side, we can feel it get a good hold. No doubt that it's grabbing a hold really well. And we'll just run down all the way. Gives us a nice tight seal here on the outside. Now tonneau covers like this can help to improve the ride quality in your truck too. Basically is that winds coming over the cab, or if we get into crosswinds, they don't get in the box of the bed and cause that shifting side to side. So it's going to kind of smooth out everything if you get in those situations, and it can save you a little bit of money at the gas pump. Now, as far as the installation process goes, it's going to be really straightforward. You're going to need one tool, either a 1/2-inch wrench or socket. That's really straightforward. And then depending on your bed size, this one's a shorter bed, so we've got 3 clamps. One positioned here, here, and then one closer to the back. On a long bed application, you'll have 2 here in the middle, so you'll just want to split that difference. But overall, nice, quick, and easy to get installed. And all of the adjustments you're going to need to make, as far as up here for our initial adjustment and our tension adjustment, can really be done by hand. Now, my overall first impression of this cover, comparing it to other covers in its category, is that it's really solid. I think they've put a lot of nice features in it. I was reading through a lot of reviews online trying to see what people who have used them for a year or so are saying about them. And everybody seems to have good, positive things to say about it. Lasts a long time. It stays nice and tight, so I don't think you're going to run into any big issues with this. And that's going to complete our look at the Truxedo Pro X15 soft tonneau covers.